Will you die broke? I don't know. There's a good chance. I'm going to refer you to get a pencil and paper out, and you probably won't have to watch this first, then you go back and rewatch it with a pencil and paper, because I'm going to refer you to two articles you have to read. It's not optional. If you care about the issues of aging, if you care about navigating frailty. By the way, I'm Bob Scrivano, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Navigating Frailty, a roadmap for California families. These are both really important, and they're brand new articles, and they're from the New York Times and KFF Health News. And I'm going to give you both those links, and you need to read them. You need to go to them and find them and read them. The first one is an article from the New York Times called "Big Profits for Caring for the Elderly." And it talks about the exorbitant cost of long-term care, nursing homes, assisted living, boarding cares, memory cares, and how many people are going broke trying to take care of someone and navigate frailty in a facility. The other one is stunning. It's from KFF Health News. There it is. KFF Health News. You have to read it. It's 20 pages long. You have to read the whole thing. And it's from a series that they jointly did with the New York Times called Dying Broke: Facing Financial Ruin as Costs Soar for Elder Care. I've read them both at least 3 times now. When I first saw it on a news feed, I couldn't believe it was coming out of a major newspaper, because I've been talking about this for years, the cost of care. When I started doing this 30 years ago, nursing homes were 1,200, 1,000 a month. Now they're 14,000 a month. There was no such thing as memory care when I started this. None. Memory care is now 9,000 a month. Assisted living is 9,000 a month. Boarding care is 6,000 a month. Are you going to die broke? Is your family going to die broke? I don't have an answer for you. I know that there are ways you can plan so that maybe that doesn't happen. And one of those ways is to tune into my webinar on Wednesday, December the 27th. Christmas dinner, the presents will all be done. The tree will be running out of water. And on Wednesday, December the 27th at 6 o'clock p.m., and there'll be a sign up here. You can sign up for my free webinar in which we're going to talk about this very issue. How do I not die broke taking care of somebody I love or care about in a care home? Assisted living, round the clock assisted living is 15,000 a month. I mean, round the clock home care. That's how much it is. And so to see these articles in two places on a subject I've been talking about and screaming about and talking wildly about for I don't even know how many years is finally in the mainstream. And people are starting to pay attention to it. You know, a big nursing home chain was just bought up in California by a real estate investment trust. What does a real estate investment trust know about running a nursing home? They're not interested in that. Eventually, my guess is, this is just my prediction, they'll wind down the patient loads because they contracted with somebody else to take care of the patients, and they'll sell the 10 or 12 acres that the facility's on to put up apartments or condos. There are fewer beds. There are fewer options. You can't get in a nursing home in California unless you go to a hospital first. So what are you going to do? How are you going to stop from being broke? Well, there's a couple ways. One is to sign up for my webinar. It's free on Wednesday, the 27th of December at 6 o'clock p.m. And we'll talk about it. It'll be 40, 45 minutes, an hour tops, and you can ask questions. And we'll talk about ways that maybe you can plan for this in advance so that maybe you don't go broke. Maybe you find out, especially in California, that you can keep everything you have with a little planning, everything, and still get help if you're in a nursing home and not have any recovery. All of that is possible. Just dial in, sign up here for my webinar on December the 27th. It's a Wednesday at 6 p.m. Make sure your family, you don't die broke, that you leave a legacy for your children, and you don't die broke just because someone at the end of life needed long-term care. I'm your host, Bob Scrivano. For 35 years, California's single best resource on the issues of aging. Follow me here. Follow me on Facebook. Listen to what I have to say. It's important and it's worthwhile. Have a great day. Hope to see you soon right here on Navigating Frailty, a roadmap for California families. Thanks so much. Bye bye.